morning. I'm Manoj Kumar Jha, Assistant Professor of English, Nandan Sanskrit College, Isahpur, Madhubani. It's a constituent unit of Kameswar Singh Sanskrit University, Darbhanga. Today, my lecture is on phrasal verbs. Actually, the lecture has its relation to my previous one also, and today is the continuation of that. Phrasal verbs, my lecture on phrasal verb means for DB2 students of the university and intermediate students also, and for intermediate students also. Phrasal verbs, there are three main types of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs with no object means intransitive. For example, I promise to help, but I can't back out now. I promise to help, I can't back out now. Here, back out is a phrasal verb, means decide not to do something that you agreed to do. How did the change in policy come about? In the sentence, come about is a phrasal verb. Come about means happen, especially by chance. This pain just won't go away. In the sentence, go away is a phrasal verb. Go away means disappear or stop existing. Phrasal verbs which take an object, transitive, and are separable. This is the second type of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs which take an object means transitive and are separable. For example, I think the dog frightened him away. In the sentence, frightened away is a phrasal verb. Here, him is the object that has separated him, that has separated it. I think the dog frightened him away. Frightened away means make him afraid to run away. Second example, you may have to spell out the regions. Otherwise, we won't understand. In the sentence, spell out. Spell out is the phrasal verb, means explain very clearly. I said, I'd bring her book back tomorrow. In this sentence, bring back is a phrasal verb, and her book is the object that has separated it. I said, I'd bring her book back tomorrow. Bring back means return. With these verbs, there are certain verbs with which you can usually put the object before or after the particle. For example, I put down your name. It can be written in this way also. I put down your name. Just try to again. Once again, I am repeating. I put your name down. I put down your name. Both the sentences are correct in both the ways. But if the object is a long phrase, it usually comes after the particle. For example, I put down everything they asked for. In this sentence, put down is a phrasal verb. Everything that they asked for is a phrase. If the object is a pronoun, it must come between the particle and the verb. This rule is really very important. You should bear in mind. If the object is a pronoun, remember, it must come between the particle and the verb. For example, I put it down. If we write, I put down it, the sentence will go incorrect. The sentence will be incorrect. The sentence is incorrect. That's why I put it down is the correct one. Third kind of phrasal verbs which take an object but cannot be separated by the object. These verbs may have one or two particles. For example, I haven't heard from my cousin recently. In this sentence, I haven't heard from my cousin. In this sentence, heard from means hear from. It's a phrasal verb. Hear from somebody means somebody has written you, phoned you, emailed you. They all went along with the idea. In this sentence, went along with means go along with. It's a phrasal verb. Go along means go along with somebody something means agree with a plan or decision that somebody has made. Phrasal verbs are really very important for better understanding. Phrasal verbs are in most cases used in spoken language, spoken English, and it makes us a very beautiful impact on the speaker's mind, on the speaker's written ideas, and it helps us. Phrasal verbs also help us to understand a text in a better way, because texts written in informal English informally use phrasal verbs most of the time. That's why phrasal verbs are very important learning, a very important reading. We should try our best to command phrasal verbs. That's all for the day. Thank you.